Game 3 matchup. Okay, we've got one game apiece. Union City took game 2 after the Idaho Potatoes took game 1. Game 3, we will have Witt versus Rogers. On paper, it looks like an advantage for Idaho, but we'll see how it goes. We'll go over the field for game 3 action. Game 3, Union City Buckeyes, Idaho Potatoes. Couple things in the lineup. Well, let's do the lineups first. We've got Henderson leading off again, Oliver DHing, Kingman at first, Law in center, Reggie Jackson in left, Darrell Porter behind the plate, Jerry Royster at third, UL Washington at short, and Bobby Gritch at second. That was the winning lineup for game 2, so they came right back with it. They will be facing Steve Rogers. Solid on the years so far. For the Potatoes, we've got Ken Griffey in left, Toby Hara at short, George Brett at third, Gorman Thomas in right, Jason Thompson at first, Tom Bernansky DH, Tony Armour in center, Glenn Hubbard at second, and Bruce Benedict behind the plate. They will be facing Mike Witt, a CZ. The rubber game of the match, each team has won a game. We've got game 3 lined up here. Henderson leading things off against Steve Rogers. Here's the pitch. First inning. Henderson actually was on base 3 times, 3 stolen bases in game 2, but didn't actually factor in the offense that much other than a kind of like a second RBI back in the 2-run 4th inning. Here's the pitch to Henderson to lead off the game, 43. He bounces it back to the mound, and Rogers tosses it over to first. 1 away. Al Oliver. 54, lifts it to right. Gorman Thomas, 2 away. Dave Kingman, 35, 37, that's going to be a strike. Here's the pitch, 24, he struck him out. Kingman, a little bit unsurprising, has been up 5 times with 4 strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the first, we have no score. Mike Witt, let's see what they could do with him. I mean, on paper, Idaho has the pitching advantage, but that's why they play the games. Here's Griffey. Leading things off, 42. He struck him out. 1 away. Toby Hara, 53. Bounces it to second. Gritch, I believe, is an 8. He's got it. He fires to first. 1 away. 2 outs, I'm sorry. And George Brett, the pitch. 26. He flies to right. And Henderson is there. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the second. Rudy Law. 0 for 7 on the series with a walk way back in the second inning of game 1. Here's the pitch. There's another walk. Reggie Jackson hitting away. Man on first. The pitch, 55-8. And that is going to be a bouncer over to first base. Rogers covers. Toss from Thompson. They get it, but Law goes to second. So we got a man on second with 1 out. And Darrell Porter, MVP of game 2, 2 for 4 in game 2. He is 3 for 7 on the series. Here's the pitch, 22-8 with a man on second. It is a bouncer again. This time Rogers snags it and tosses to Thompson. So they reverse the roles, but there's 2 outs, but Law advances. So a man on third, 2 outs. Big at bat for Rogers to get Royster and get out of the inning. Here's the pitch, 33. He's not getting out of the inning. There is a shot, and it is... Oh, no, wait a second. It is deep left, way back. Griffey, though, snags it at the wall. Whoa, that was a close call, as Royster really tagged that one. We thought it was going to fall in, but Griffey was able to snag it at the fence. So, we go to the bottom of the second. Gorman Thomas. 2 hits on the series. Here's the pitch, 16. He bounces it to short. Easy play for Washington over to first. Jason Thompson. He grounds it to up the middle. It's snagged by Gritch over to first. 2 away. Bransky. Here's the pitch. 12. Same thing. Bounces it back to Gritch. Gritch fires to first. 3 up, 3 down. No one on base so far for Idaho as we go to the 3rd inning. No score. UL Washington leads things off. 35. He struck him out. Strikeout number 2. Bobby Gritch, 31-14, he walks. Ricky Henderson. Oh, wait a second. Are we hitting running here? No. 45, that's a ball. Here's the pitch, 53-16. That's center field. It is the center field, and it is grabbed by Gritch holds. It is grabbed by Armas. Gritch holds at second. 2 outs. I'm sorry. Holds at first. Yeah. 2 outs, and Oliver's up. And missing dice. Oliver is up. 2 outs, man on first. The pitch to Oliver. 26. He lifts it to right. Gorman Thomas is there. He gets it. Tony Armas. He's actually done pretty well. 4, 8. He's been up 8 times. 1, 2. He's got 5 for 8 in the series with a home run. Here's the pitch. Not this time. He bounces to short. Easy play for Washington. 1 away. Hubbard, 12. Bounces to second. Gritch again. And Benedict, 24. Struck him out. As Witt cruising through the first 3 innings without a base runner. And we have no score. And for the 3rd straight game, it's scoreless after 3 innings. Back in game 2, the Buckeyes broke it open in the 4th with a couple runs. See if Rogers can hold them. Kingman, again, 4 of the last 5 at-bats have been strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Not this time. There's a deep shot left way back, and it is gone. No doubt. 1-0 Buckeyes. Law, 23. Bounces it to second. 1 away. Reggie Jackson, 53-17. There's a fly to right. Gorman Thomas has it. 2 away. And Darryl Porter, 52. Bounces it over to third, on to first. But no hitter and the shutout is gone as Dave Kingman hits it deep. We got 1-0 Buckeyes. Bottom of the 4th. Griffey. See if they can do anything with Witt this time through the lineup. Here's the pitch. 56. He pops him up to second. 1 away. Toby Hara. 62-0. 46. Struck him out. Strikeout number 3. George Brett, 15, base hit up the middle. First base runner for the Taters. There's a man on first, 2 outs. Gorman Thomas. Want to make him pay for that. Here's the pitch, 65 almost, but he pops it up. Just missed that pitch. Underneath it is Porter. He puts it away. No runs, 1 hit. We are going to the 5th, 1-0 Buckeyes. Rogers going after Royster, who flew to left back his first time up, 32. He bounces it right to Thompson, who steps on the bag. 1 away. UL Washington struck out. 54. He lifts it to right. Thomas is there. 2 away. And Bobby Gritch walked previously, and this time he struck him out. And that's Rogers' 3rd strikeout. Rogers very strong, but did hang one for Kingman, who made him pay. So it's still 1-0. You'd like to think that Idaho can solve Mike Witt, but really haven't done anything so far. Jason Thompson leads things off. Bounce to Gritch. First time up, 46. He struck him out. Strikeout number 4, Bernansky. 22. Bounces it to first. Kingman flips to Witt. 2 away. Tony Armas. He pops him up. A 33. Pops it to second. Gritch. We've been through 5. It is 1-0. Union City, only 1 hit off Mike Witt so far. Looking very strong. Steve Rogers going after Henderson. 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. He lifts it to left. Easy play for Griffey. Al Oliver. 61, 37. That's nothing. The strike. Here's the next pitch. 44. And that's a base hit. That's a single to right. Only the 2nd hit for Union City. Only 3rd hit of the ball game. Dave Kingman. Big blast last time. Feast or famine so far. Here's the pitch to Kingman. 25. That's trouble for them. It's a bouncer over to second. Hubbard has it easy. 4-6-3 double play. Hara on to first. No runs on 1 hit. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning, and we got a 1-0 score. Good pitcher's duel so far. Witt surprisingly has the advantage. Hubbard, he bounced to second's first time up. Here's the pitch.
62-27. He bounces it to third. Royster over to first. One away. Benedict 0 for 1. They're hurt by not having Fisk in the lineup this series. Benedict has really not done much. He's 1 for 7. Here's the pitch to Benedict. 54. He lifts it to right field. Henderson is there. 2 away. Griffey 43-29. Bounces to Witt. Tosses to first. And I think Witt will be upgraded. Yep. So that is it in the 6th inning. The shutout continues. It is 1-0 Witt. Will go up to a B next inning. Rogers. Law. Here's the pitch. 65-35. He pops it up. Benedict is there. 1 away. Reggie Jackson. Struck him out. Strikeout number 4. Darrell Porter 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 42. That is a ball. 62. Struck him out. Bottom of the 7th, 1-0. Witt looking good. And let's just check what we got here for instructions. Okay. So Witt will be going this inning and will stay, or he'll get if he doesn't give up a run. But he's a B this inning. And here is Hara and the pitch. 53-20. Rich is an 8. I think he's got that. Yep. Bounces to Grich. Tosses to first. 1 away. Brett. The only hit for Idaho. Here's the pitch. 16-28. Grounds it to short. 2 away. Gorman Thomas. There's a shot deep to left field, and we have a tie game. Solo shot by Gorman Thomas. Witt will remain a B, but it's a tie game. Jason Thompson, 25, and he flies out thanks to the B. So we got 1 run on 1 hit. And we go to the 8th. Rogers looking really good. Only 2 hits allowed on the game, but one of them was the homer for Kingman back in the 4th. Royster leading things off. Here's the pitch. 43. He bounces back to the mound. Rogers has it. Flips to first. 1 away. UL Washington. 25. He pops him up. Brett, 2 away. Bobby Grich. 22. Base hit to center. 2-out hit. Henderson. Man on first, 2 outs. The pitch, 54, flies to right. Gorman Thomas, still basking in the glow from the homer, but makes the catch. We are going to the bottom of the 8th. It is 1-1. What are we doing? Okay. The instructions say to use Jackson. But Witt is a B, as is Jackson. I'm going to let him pitch in case we need Jackson for extra innings. Bruno leads things off. Here's the pitch. 56. Struck him out. Witt has been very strong. Just gave up that home run. 5 strikeouts. Here's Tony Armas. Here's the pitch. 34. Flies to center. 2 away. And Glenn Hubbard. 43. 29. He bounces him out. As we are through 8 innings. 1-1. Both pitchers really sharp. Rogers, the meat of the order here for the Buckeyes. Oliver, 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch, 44. There's a base hit. Man on first, Kingman. Again, it's been feast or famine. Let's see what happens this time. Here's the pitch, 34, 31. He flies him out. And it's gathered by Armas, 1 away. Law Hasn't done much. 0 for 2 on the day, 3, 7, 0 for 9 on the series with 2 walks. Here's the pitch to Law. 22-8 with a man on first. We've got a bouncer to Thompson. He tosses to Rogers for the second out, but Oliver advances. So we got the go-ahead run on second with 2 outs. Reggie Jackson. Oh for 5 on the series with 2 walks. Here's the pitch to Jackson. 15-8, and what is that? That is a bouncer over to third. Brett snags it on to first. They're out. 3-6 at the end of 8.5. It is still 1-1. Witt back out, trying to go the distance, at least through the first 9 innings. We'll see what happens after this if he gets out of it. Bruce Benedict, again, pretty weak offensively. Oh, wait a second. I just realized I forgot to mark this. Henderson pinch hit back here. Okay. Benedict leading things off. Here's the pitch. 16 grounds to short. Easy play for Washington. Griffey. 41 bounces to short. 2 away. And Hara. 54 flies to right. 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down. Both pitchers have thrown 9 innings. And timeout on the field. Okay, back to the action. 10th inning. This will be the last inning for both starting pitchers, but they remain at their current grades. Okay, Rogers and Porter. Here is the pitch to Porter. 0 for 3 on the day. 26, he struck him out. Strikeout number 6. Running out of space in the scorebook. Jerry Royster. Oops. Yeah. Try that again. Jerry Royster. 24. He struck him out. Rogers finishing up strong with his 7th strikeout. UL Washington. 62. 29. Bounces to first. Rogers over to Thompson. No runs and no hits. And Rogers will be coming out now. But he ends his day. 1 run on 4 hits through 10 innings. Very strong, but the offense just could not help him out today. Witt. Let's see. All right, so they're ready in the bullpen. They're going to have Howe and Jackson are ready. We're going to let Witt pitch to Brett. I want to save the bullpen for extra innings if need be here. Here is, or actually for the 11th inning. What does he have here? Okay. Brett leading things off. 55, base hit. And that would have been a hit off Howe, so it doesn't really matter. But there's a man on first now. And now they're going to the pen. Witt did his job. We've got Thomas. We got right, left, right. We are going to go with Jackson first. Jackson had the save back in game 2. Witt is done. Thomas is up. We've got Jackson. He is a B, Y, Z, and A for this batter. Brett is not a fast runner, but they're going to leave him in there. Thomas homered back in the 7th. Would love to do it again to send the fans home happy. Man on first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch to Thomas. 21. He struck him out. Jackson, big strikeout. Gets his first. Jason Thompson. Gonna leave Jackson in. Leave Howe in case of emergency. Here's the pitch to Thompson. 34. He flies him out. 2 away. And Bernansky, Jackson back to an A. Here's the pitch. 43. 29. He's got him. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 2. No runs on 1 hit. We are going to the 11th. 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11th inning. Rogers is done. So now it's going to be turned over to the bullpen, and it'll be interesting to see how this matches up. So they've got righty, righty, lefty, righty, righty, lefty. Lacoste, Frazier. What do we do? We'll go with Frazier. So Frazier comes in to start the 11th. He's at BYZ. He will face Bobby Grich. Again, in the scorebook, maybe we have 3 innings left. Hopefully we won't need more space than that. Here is Grich leading things off. Top of the 11th. Here's the pitch. 51. He's an A, and that paid off as he struck him out. A 9 turns into a strikeout. Ricky Henderson also will be an A for Henderson. Here's the pitch. 12. Bounces it over to second. And it's grabbed by Hubbard onto first. 2 away. Al Oliver. The pitch. 42. Base hit. 9. Oliver really scorching the ball today. He is 3 for 5. Dave Kingman. Could be trouble. Here's the pitch to Kingman. 52-27. Man on first. He bounces it to Brett over to first. And he's out of it. 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. That's 9 innings there. Okay. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Jackson against Armas. No upgrade here now, so just be pitching. Armas leading things off 0 for 3 on the day. Did have a homer back in game 1. Here's the pitch to Armas. 54. He lifts it to right. 1 away. Hubbard. These last 2 guys haven't done much. Hubbard, 45. He takes a walk, though. Interesting. Okay, Benedict is up. We are going to sacrifice. Let's see what happens here with Benedict laying it down. Here's the pitch, 6:35. Jeez, he pops it up, and no, it falls in. It's picked up by Porter, throws to short onto first. A terrible bunt turns into a 2-6-3 double play, and that ends that threat. So Benedict does not get the job done. Jackson will be done. Frazier out for the 12th against Rudy Law. Here's the pitch. 63, lifts it to center field. There's 1 away. Reggie Jackson. 54, flies to right, way back, and back goes Thomas at the wall. He gets it. 2 away. Darryl Porter. 32. Bounces it down to first. Thompson steps on the bag. We go to the bottom of the 12th. Okay, Jackson did his 2 innings and did them well. We're going to go to Steve Howe, facing the top of the order here. So Jackson did his job. Now we've got Howe, who is an AZ against Griffey, Hara, and Brett. Bottom of the 12th. Here's the pitch. And that pays off. He struck him out. Hara. 31. He struck him out. Howe looking sharp out of the pen. 2 nines, 2 Ks. Here is George Brett. 14 lifts it to left. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 13th. Frazier is gone. Down goes Frazier. And out of the pen, we have Gary Lavelle. He's a BYZ. And he faces Royster. As we go 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12. Top of the 13th, 1-1. Here's the pitch to Royster. 55. He flies out. 1 away. Washington. 64. That is a strike. Pitches again. 46. He struck him out. First strikeout for Lavelle. Bobby Grich. 35. Walks. And I don't think... Yeah, no hit on. Henderson, man on first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Henderson. 12, 25, bounces it to second. Out of there. Easy play. These clubs really have been shut down this game. Gorman Thomas homered back in the 8th inning to tie the score. Steve Howe pitching a second inning here as we go to the bottom of the 13th. Here's the pitch to Thomas, 42. He walks. Now, do you pinch run? Do you pinch run? I think you do. Just on the off chance that Thompson has a double in him. So Von Hayes is going to pinch run for Gorman Thomas. See if that pays off. Tough to lose that bat, but you'll like to have the speed in case Thompson hits one to the gap. Here's the pitch from Howe. 13, ball 1. 61, 41. 41, what is this going to be? Wait a second. 41. Okay, so that is a bouncer to short. Okay, we were going it's just a force out. Okay. So Thompson bounces to short. Washington throws to Grich. Hayes is out. There goes the pinch running benefit. We got another slow runner, and we're not replacing him this time. Bernansky, 43, 29. We've got a bouncer up the middle. Howe throws over to short. Another fielder's choice. 2 outs. Man on first. Tony Armas. These guys are trying for one swing of the bat to win it. Here's the pitch. 54. Flies to right. Henderson is there. Gets it. And we're in the 14th. And Howe will be done. Lavelle, second inning of work, going after Oliver. 54. Ooh, he walks him. Okay. Kingman. Oliver has been on base the last 4 times. Kingman homered back in the 4th for the run for the Buckeyes. Here's the pitch to Kingman. 15-9. There's a base hit. It is a grounder deep in the hole at short. And Hara has it, but he has no play. Kingman is safe at first. Oliver is safe at second. First and second, nobody out. Rudy Law, big opportunity here. Law 0 for 4 on the day, 0 for 11 in the series with 2 walks. The pitch, 42, 9, and that is going to be trouble. It is another ground ball in the hole. Everybody is safe again. So we've got the bases loaded, nobody out. Reggie Jackson. Ooh. What do we do? What do we do? They're going to go to the pen. And they probably should have done that, actually. Looking back, yeah, should have done that. A little too late. Gary Lucas comes in. Lucas comes in to face Jackson, so we'll have the A. We missed the next 2 batters. We could have gotten 3 in a row, but didn't think of that. Okay, here is Reggie with the bases loaded. Nobody out. The infield is going to come in. Here's the pitch. 55, 8, and that's trouble. It is a fly ball to right. It's deep enough, though. Hayes has it. Catches it for the out, but Oliver trots home with the go-ahead run. It is 2-1, first and second. Darryl Porter is up. They got to get out of this jam. Here's the pitch to Porter, 55-8 with first and second. What do we got? Bouncer to third. Brett has it. Fires to first, but the runners advance. Okay, we got second and third, 2 outs. Jerry Royster, a huge at-bat. Okay, we are going to go to the pen. Lacoste comes in. They're trying to get the lefty, trying to get the righty, the righty on the righty. Because Lacoste can take away a couple hits from Royster theoretically, and this is it. You don't need to save pitchers if you lose the game. Okay, we got second and third, 2 outs. Jerry Royster, here's the pitch. 32-12. He struck him out. Big strikeout, but the damage is done. As Union City gets 1 run on 2 hits, we have a 2-1 score. Going to the bottom of the 14th. Howe is done, and now it's going to be Hume. Hume comes on, trying to get the save. He's a BZ. And who do they got on the bench? They are kind of running low on guys here. Nothing really left to pitch. But they've got some power with Say, Fisk if you really need them, Lazinski, Henderson, and Cruz. Okay, so they got a couple guys here. Hubbard is going to hit, and they will probably hit for Benedict if we get that far. Let's see what the situation calls for. Hubbard facing Hume, who's an A. They're going to go with Cruz. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, Cruz switch hitter. So Cruz comes in. Cruz in the bottom of the 14th. Getting rid of that lefty-righty advantage, the platoon advantage. Okay, so we've got a man on, nobody out. Cruz leading things off. Here's the pitch. 46, he lifts it to right. And Henderson is there. And actually, Maddox has come into, let's find Maddox. Where's Maddox? Maddox has come in for Jackson, who had the potential game-winning RBI. Jackson is done. Maddox, bottom of the 14th for defense. There's 1 out. And Benedict is up. Benedict is going to hit, even though the home run is what they were looking for. But the pitch, it's a base hit. Would have been the same with Brzezinski. There's a single to right. Now we got a man on first. Now maybe we pinch run. Who do we got? We got nobody fast. Oh no, we do have Henderson. Okay. Henderson coming in to pinch run for Benedict. Henderson is an F, so we'll see if it makes a difference. Man on first, 1 out. Ken Griffey doesn't have the A here, Hume. So we got a man on first, 1 out. Griffey trying to keep this game alive. Here's the pitch, 42, struck him out. 2 outs. Toby Hara, last chance saloon. Here is the pitch. We got first and second, 1 out. The pitch to Hara. 52. Bounces it over to third. And Royster's got it. goes the short way to Griff, and the ball game is over. Wait a second. How did we mess this up here? Ball game is over. It is Union City 2, Idaho 1 in 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 innings. 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, in 14 innings. There's my red pen. The win goes to Howe. The save to Hume. The loss goes to Lavelle. A good series, a well-pitched game. Who gets the MVP? We're going to give it to Kingman. Kingman with the homer and a key single in the 14th, which allowed them to keep the inning alive. And that is it for the month of April. Union City wins the series 2-1. Thanks, and we will see you all in May.
Game 3 was a great game. The Rogers and Witt were locked up 1-1. Each pitcher threw 10 innings, and that was scoreless. But finally, in a battle of the bullpens, in the top of the 14th, Union City pulled it out. A leadoff walk to Oliver, infield singles by Kingman and Law, and then Reggie Jackson with a deep fly to right did score the run, which turned out to be the game winner. In the bottom of the 14th, Idaho did get a runner on as Benedict got on, but could not do anything further as Griffey struck out, Hara bounced out, and that ended the game. Winning pitcher Howe, save to Hume, lost to Lavelle. A great series taken 2-1 by the Union City Buckeyes.